Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I've got a real quick video to share with you guys on layers. I know you guys think you know how to use layers, but I wanted to show you all of the tips and tricks on how important this is and why 95% of beginners get this wrong, and you should probably learn this here. So with that said, I'm using the WeCreat Makeit software, but this will be very similar if you have xTool or Glowforge. You're just going to find your layers tab. This situation, you'll click layer right here. It's going to give you this drop down here. I've got kind of a complex design here that's 2 layers, and it's got hooks and it's got wall hooks, all sorts of different options in here so I can show you how this works. But essentially, let's say we wanted to have this cut first. In this situation, it's already selected at the very top of layers. So this is your cutting path. It'll start top to bottom and it'll cut in that order. Or do a score, like these light blue lines are going to be scores, and I'm going to show you that too. Now on import, it's going to look like this. You're not going to have any material selected, and you're not going to have any settings when you click on any of these sections here. Every single one of them are going to say line engrave, or it may say fill engrave if you have an actual fill, but none of them are going to say cut by default. So you need to change those to what you want. So in this situation, this little hole here is going to be a cut. So we can select cut if we want, and then we can change our power and speed. By default, the default cut settings are red. So it's going to change your screen to red here. You can change the color if you need to up here. But with that said, you're going to go into your layers tab here. You can see this is now on a different layer because it's a different color than what it originally was. So I'm going to undo that real quick with Control Z so they're all back on the green layer. And if you want to select all of them at once, you can click the actual color up here. So we'll click on the color up here, and you now selected all 4 cutouts for the screw holes here. You can now change all of them at one time for your speed and power to whatever you need it to be. More than likely, it's going to be low speed and high power, and we need to make sure it's on cut versus line engrave. So select cut. That's going to now change it to that defaulted red, and you can change your power probably to 100% and probably like 6 or lower depending on what your material is. Now you can do the auto settings here by selecting a material from the material list, but I'm just showing you like manual settings now. But you can select auto settings, but you will have to individually select these and make sure all of your settings are correct. But when you have all of them highlighted, you can just group this so it's all grouped together. So when you select it, it'll select all 4 at once. That makes it a little bit easier in that situation. Or you can try and make a compound path by subtracting the front from the back. Depends on how your actual design is laid out. But the next section is these light blue here. The light blue is going to be a score, or in this case with the Makeit software, it's called line engrave. So that's selected properly, but the power is not selected properly. So if I change just this one that I have selected here to whatever my score is, I don't know what the settings would be. I'm just completely just making up numbers here. But let's say I like this power and speed. Well, if I go up to this line individually, that's not set. If I hit print right now, it's going to print that line with 0 power, and it's going to look like your machine is missing sections of printing out, and a lot of people are confused by that. So you want to make sure you select both with this little button here, and then change your power and speed to whatever you need it to be, and both of them are now selected at that power and speed. Same thing with all of the red zone in the back here, this other shade of red. You want to change that to cut now. And now all those cuts are on one path of the same default red that's normal. And you can change all of your cuts to the same 100 in like 6 or 5 power, whatever you need it to be. And then you're good to go. So you can even collapse these to make them easier to find if you just want to do them sections at a time versus like individual pathways. And then let's say you want to score first. You probably want to score first. You can drag this up to the top, make the scores first, and then you can do all of the cuts, and you can even break it down to individual layers. So if you want that one to cut first, we'll move that to the top. And then if you want this one to cut second, etc., etc. It'll cut in that order for you. So just a heads up on that. That is essentially how you can organize and try and plan out your cuts and allow it to go faster for you. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully I went a little bit further into detail with that, and then if I didn't go too far into detail, let me know, and I'll be happy to try to answer anything that I can.